In this video, I'll show you how you can use YouTube Studio's video editor. I'll show you all of the features and give you a quick overview of how to use it. So once you're on YouTube, go to your channel icon in the top right hand corner, then head over to your YouTube Studio. That will then show you all of the videos that you've uploaded. First, you need to go to the content section by going on the left to this content. Now here you'll see all of your videos. You can then choose a video that you want to edit. So I'm going to choose this one here, how to share Instagram Reel to Facebook Story. Click on the details button. And then on the left here, you'll see the editor section. Click on that. Now, once you're in the YouTube editor, you'll be able to see your video on the right. You'll be able to zoom in and out of the clip here, and you can make some simple edits to your video. This is handy for cutting specific segments out of a video, blurring some leftover info, or just trimming off any dead space which might be at the end. So first you can go to trim and cut. Here it's fairly easy. You can either trim the intro or trim off the end of the video. If you wanted to cut a section out of the video, you just click where you want to start the cut. You then choose new cut, and then you need to set an endpoint. So anything highlighted in this red area, once you click on this tick, will then be cut out of the video. Of course, you will need to save those changes first. So obviously cut anything that needs to be out of the video, make any changes, and then click save. Once you click save, it will then reprocess your video. So now let's look at the blur tool. The blur tool again is useful for blurring out any information you may have missed. If you click on it, you can blur out a specific face or a custom blur and blur out a specific section. This really depends on if you're trying to blur people or information. For information, you would really want to click custom blur, and then most of the time you want it on fixed blur position. Like I make tutorials and sometimes there's some info which I forgot to blur, which needs blurring. So we would create a rectangle which we can then resize. You can then choose fixed blur position, and let's say for example I wanted to blur this timeline. We could then drag this over the timeline here. Now here is the blur time, and it's going to blur for 6 seconds. You can stretch this out and decide how long you want it being blurred for, and obviously you can make this shorter and longer and only blur a specific section. And as you can see here, when the cursor gets to this section, it's then going to blur. And that's pretty much all you need to do. Make sure you save the changes, but those are the edits you can make in the YouTube Studio editor.